Nick. Well, as you already know, Georgia is a very diverse state for agriculture. Not only do we grow many different types of crops, but the terrain is very diverse as well. As corn growers in South Georgia are watching their crop grow on flat land, growers in hilly North Georgia are just now planting. The Monitor's Mark Wildman visited one farm that produces award-winning corn right alongside of a river.
In Dawson County, Jerry Smith is loading up his corn planter to plant the last of this year's crop.
We've just had good success at corn and soybeans, and it's done good for us. Of course, I wish the price was up right now. It was real good about a year and a half ago, and but we just take it as it comes and do the best we can and try to make more bushels per acre.
He farms with his father-in-law, Ben Overstreet, who in 1973 made history on this very field.
That was the first time that anybody in Georgia had ever made 200 bushels of corn, non-irrigated, no-till farming. And we got a lot of publicity about it all over the U.S.
Ever since then, this farm has steadily improved their yields and have won many different awards.
Last year, I believe, Jerry did just under 260 bushels per acre, which was a very, very good year. We ended up getting good rainfall conditions, pretty good weather conditions throughout the season, so it was a good year.
One of the reasons corn grows well on this land is the fact that it sits right alongside of the Etowah River. This river floods in the winter and brings nutrients to the land.
Well, it's probably the best land in Georgia, I'd say, river bottom. And we used to use a lot of chicken litter on it, and still do some. It's real high productive, well-drained soil.
The corn grown here will travel just down the road to Hall County, where it will be turned into poultry feed for the huge North Georgia poultry industry. Here at Crystal Farms in Gainesville, Eddie Brock buys corn from many different sources.
We make a full line of feeds from poultry feeds, dairy feeds, cattle feed, hog feed. We serve the North Georgia area. We bring the corn in, we grade it, make sure it meets our specifications, and we grind it up and put it in our feeds. We have two different size grinds. We have a coarser grind for our poultry feeds, and then we have a fine grind that we put in our pelleted feeds.
Georgia Farm Bureau's grain specialist, Taylor SILLS, works hard helping farmers find buyers for their crops.
We don't just move the corn from North Georgia. We've brought corn from as far away as Claxton and Dublin up here to Crystal Farms, and we'll move it from wherever as long as it helps that farmer help get his bottom line. But we like working with all these feed mills. I like driving across Georgia and seeing elevators that I haven't heard of yet, and it gets me excited about my job.
The Grain Desk is a service of Georgia Farm Bureau to the farmers, and farmers like Jerry Smith feel it is very valuable.
They get you the best price that they can get. They're there when you need them. You can just depend on them. And like I say, I've been depending on them for years, and will continue depending on them.
In Dawson County, I'm Mark Wildman for the Georgia Farm Monitor.